guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dorothy, aka Liz. This here video is about catching up, chit-chatting, telling you guys what I have been doing and what I planned on putting out for you guys to see. Getting to know you guys and getting to know me. You guys getting to know me. I got mixed up. And you guys getting to know me. So we can grow as a community on my channel. I'm going to be talking about my hair journey goals and struggles and challenges that I have day to day, and weight loss challenges that I have, weight loss goals that I have, my weight loss journey that I've been on, things that I've been incorporating and been using in my hair for my hair growth. Yes, and I'm going to have a hair growth challenge. If anyone wants to join me, just comment in the box down below. I'm going to go on a 3-month hair journey with I've been using fenugreek water and fenugreek oil. Well, it's fenugreek and a little bit other stuff mixed in it. And my products that I love to use is Black Jamaican Castor Oil, the shampoo and the conditioner and the oil, and olive oil products are my favorite. So what I have been doing that since I posted my last video 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks ago. I've been doing the fenugreek, not the fenugreek, the clove. Clove water, clove oil. On my hair, I have my hair twisted out in twists, a protective style. And I've been spraying it and putting the oil on it, spraying and put the oil on it, which is working. It's pretty good. I will say it's working to me, because after I took that out, I had more length for me to put my hair in a ponytail. If you did not watch my first video, go back and watch it, how short I cut my hair. And yes, I need to do an updated video on that one, because I did say 5 years, but yes, that was 5 years worth of hair. That's how long my hair was on my 5th year. But my hair was longer than that. And it was more than 5 years, because I cut my hair in 2015 and started my journey. My hair was way longer than that. I got pictures that I can show, and little videos of me when I flat iron my hair, and my puff ball on top of my head and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make an updated video of that, and do a video of how I got to the weight that I was, and how frustrating it was to drop down to the weight that I am, and still continue my weight loss journey and my eating lifestyle habits. Yeah, that was a struggle for me to gain all that weight and then try to lose all that weight. And for those who always had that kind of weight on them and trying to lose the weight, I totally understand. Because you got some people that just, oh, just stop eating, oh, just do this, oh, just do that. You never know and understand the frustration and the problems that they are going through to lose that weight until you are that size or have that weight. And I condone it to every last one of them that had that problem all their life and snapped on that journey and just woke themselves up and got it together and lost that weight. I'm struggling. Well, I was struggling, but it was frustrating. Now that I got it together and on track, it's like, okay, I got this together. So I'm going to tell you a couple of the things that I did to help me lose weight, which was I started walking the trail. I think it's 4 down and 4 back. 4 miles down, 4 miles back, or either 5 miles down and 5 miles back to the other side. So I started walking. I tried running because my walking partner started running with me, started running, which was hard for me to run as big as I was. Okay, I'm going out there like I got it, trying to run, and I can't run. So I started walking. I started getting discouraged because I was seeing certain people running. Well, I was seeing people running down the trail and jogging, and I'm walking and wobbling and can't hardly move down that trail. And it was just like so hard for me. My knees were hurting, my back was hurting, like my feet was hurting. I think with all that weight, my feet got bigger, gained more. I don't know if it got bigger. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like my shoes that I had did not fit my feet anymore. And then now that I lost the weight back and my feet has shrunk back down to its normal size, I can fit my shoes again. And the shoes that I had with all that weight on me are a little too big for my small, tiny feet. I'm only 5'1". Only 5'1". And I was like 260 pounds. So, lo and behold, I was not always a big person. I was always a tiny, little, small person. And I'm not going to say tiny, little, small, tiny and petite. Slim, thick, you know. But the story behind that, how I started gaining weight, which I can insert some pictures. The story behind that, how I gained this weight, I fell in love. Everything was going great. It still is going great. I got pregnant with my first son. And everything was great. Had the baby, body snapped back, you know. I'm in the gym working it out, having a good time, like, yes, because I was pregnant all summer. So I was like, yes, this summer about to be a hot girl summer for me. You know, pop, locking it and dropping it. Sit-ups, and I worked out while I was pregnant with my first son. Having a good time. And I skipped over a part. While I was pregnant with my first son, how I found out was because my whole right side gave out. Like, I couldn't move my arm. It was like I couldn't do nothing with that. I could tell my brain, like, move your leg. It would not move. I could not move my arm, as you can see. That, I mean, it's doing a heck of a lot better, but you see, it's kind of weird. Nah, it's not weird. It's doing a heck of a lot better. That was the way I was saying. But, so I went to the hospital. They said I was having a stroke. I had a stroke, but long story short, I didn't have a stroke. They didn't know what it was. I told them, I was like, I can't be having a stroke. I'm perfectly healthy, this and that. They ran tests on me, everything. Nothing came back. It didn't even come back that I had a stroke. It didn't come back that I had anything. They couldn't tell me what happened, what went wrong, what triggered it, or anything. So, come on, I can't move. So I'm sitting down and waiting on. And they moved so slow. Filling out all the paperwork, getting you ready for therapy, for you to be able to start back, you know, getting your muscles tightened and exercising and stuff like that. Like, while in the hospital and they thought I had a stroke, they're like, The physical therapist will be over here. A week went by, no physical therapist. So I started physical therapist myself. I got up, started walking around, dragging that little leg, making it move, laying there, mind over matter, moving toes, focusing on moving my fingers, my arm, lifting my leg, and trying to bend. And then I started walking. Then I started leaving the hospital. And I didn't want to eat that food that was in there. And going to pick me up some food from Go to Corral and come back. And I was angry. Shit. So, in the meantime, I'm laying there eating nothing but fast food, gaining weight. And it didn't gain that quick, but slow weight, just how they say if you lose weight in slow and steady wins the race, losing weight. It does. And slow and steady wins the race, gaining weight. Losing weight fast, you gain your weight back fast. It's not consistency. It's not going to stay. It's not long term. Just like you gain your weight slow. It's consistency. It's consistent, and it can be long term if you don't do anything about it. That's why it's so hard to get it off. Just like if you do it consistent and slow and steady, it's hard to get it on. It's a change. So, long story short, I was battling with figuring out what was wrong with me for about 2 years before they finally told me, oh, we think it's MS. I said, does it says I have MS? Did any of the tests come back and say that I'm positive for MS? No. Did the test come back and said I'm positive for any kind of chronic or illness or disease or anything like that? And they're like, no, they're gonna check you for any kind of infections, any kind of things that's inflamed, check your blood for any kind of diseases, sexual transmitted diseases, any kind of infections, urine tract infections, liver infections, kidney infections. They check you for everything from head to toe. Check me. And that's what they would do if it was you. So they checked everything, and the doctor kept coming back, no, you are perfectly healthy. And I'm like, thank you, I know. That's what I was trying to tell you. This cannot be a stroke. So, long story short, right now today, I'm still undiagnosed. I had my first son, then 6 months later, while I'm working out, having a good time, getting ready for my hot girl summer, bam, playing and peed on the stick. And I was pregnant again. Not only was my right side already weak, not only was it my body healed all the way from having my first child, not only did I not lose on the weight that I gained from having my first child, which it wasn't too much, but that right there exploded, and my right side is already weak from what happened with my first child. It was strong enough for me to motor skill, move, walk, not run, not jog. That's kind of how weak it was. But I was able to walk, carry my baby, pick up, wash my body, do my hair, and stuff like that. So, get in the midst of pregnancy for him, I'm working out. While I'm pregnant with him, I continue to work out both pregnancies until I started gaining rapid weight, like lots of weight out of nowhere. We all thought it was a girl. I looked like I was having twins. But it was one little old precious baby boy again. And we thought it was a girl because how my stomach was sitting. And the doctors thought it was a girl. And we didn't want to know the gender. So, gender. I gained lots of weight, and I was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I didn't even notice it because I wasn't even looking in no mirrors. I was concentrating on staying healthy, staying hydrated, walking and sleeping and resting, so I won't get overstressed, because they didn't want to let me get me overstressed or anything to possibly miscarriage or have an early birth. So laying down, sitting down, relaxing, things like that was incorporated in my pregnancy and was doctor's orders. And that's what I did. Thinking like, okay, when I'm done, I can do this. I wasn't realizing that I don't understand, but I wasn't realizing that I was getting that big. But I did. And end up like 250, 260. And after dropping the baby, which he was already turning one, just recently, I lost all this weight. In May, he turned 1, 2. And, oh, sorry, zoned out. I was looking at this girl on TV. So, I still was heavy. I was like 198. Yeah, 198. And I was tired of being heavy. Every time I looked in the mirror, I was just like, that's the face of me. I get dressed, I'm like, mm. Anyway, let's go. You still bad, bitch. Get dressed. I was very uncomfortable, very insecure. Um, I wouldn't say like insecure as in of being bold and outspoken type. I don't know how to explain it, but insecure about my body. Because I was so big. I had a big stomach. Like I was still pregnant. Like, I don't know. So I was like very insecure. Which I thought I looked really cute. You know. I asked my sister, I was like, do I look fat or ugly, like one of them fat, ugly people? And she's like, no, you look like a big Gerber baby. And I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. I insert some pictures. So, and I insert some pictures how small I was, how I looked when I was before I gained the weight, and during my first pregnancy, and after my first pregnancy, and then during my second pregnancy, and after my second pregnancy, the journey of how I gained it. And then I'm going to make a video for you guys on the journey on how I lost it. So, I'm still working towards my goal because I want to get back down to 150, 150-ish, 140-ish, like that. But, whew, I had lost lots of weight. So, I am like very happy and immersed in it. Because walking up the stairs, it was a struggle. And water is key. I'm going to insert some pictures or either make like a slide on the side of the screen, whichever side. A slideshow of my pictures. Like a little story on the side. But, yeah, it was a struggle. I cried. I stumbled. I had lots of setbacks. I never knew that would be so frustrating as growing up and having like a little petite body, yada yada. And like I said, you never know what nobody's going through on their journey that never was a small person or always had that weight on them or been like that all day life. And it showed me. I learned a lot. And maybe this was one of my journeys that I had to go through for the healing and the appreciation and the growth that I got out of this whole journey and that I'm still getting out of this journey. Uh, you know, you never know. My face broke out while I was pregnant with my son. My chest, I looked at like Crunch Freddie Munch. You know, that for people who have, I never had acne before. I had like a couple of blackheads all my life. I never had no pimples, bumps. I would show you. I had like blackheads that happened, pop up, and I squeeze it out. You know, little blackheads. Never had an acne problem, but when I say I got served a hand, I played that mug too, to the T, and I'm doing much better now. From in a better state of mind. You know, that situation took a toll on me, like big time. Um, but it's always tunnel at the end of the light, and the journey is key. The journey is what teaches you the values and the lessons that, for me, that I needed to learn and what to incorporate. Because I had to change my diet just as well. I had to change a lot of things because my diet had changed when I got pregnant with the cravings. Like, I'm not a soda person, so never was, never was. I like juice every now and again, but I like the baby Welch's juice that you get on WIC. I love those juices. Um, um, what else? Orange juice, apple juice kind of person. Um, I never was big fan of sodas, so that's easy for me to throw away. I was never a big fan of sweets, cupcakes and stuff like that. I liked it Skittles every now and again, and my favorite was Reese Cups or Snickers. Every now and again, I wasn't too big on that. You didn't catch me running around with a Snicker, but you did catch me running around with a bag of Skittles. Chips, wasn't too much a big fan of that. I like popcorn. Um, yeah, popcorn, that's about it. Or hot fries, that's my favorite. Um, yeah, but during picking up a different habit of eating while I was pregnant, first with my first child, I was still on my game, on my ball. I was a one grade one. I was doing my thing, you know, which it wasn't a ball. That's just how I always ate, you know. And no pork. I don't eat pork. And I started incorporating like meals that I never ate. Not pork though. let's get that out the way. Not pork, but other meals like greasy, lots of food. I love chicken, ball chicken, baked chicken, stewed chicken, grilled chicken, fried chicken. You know, I love chicken. I'm a chicken. No, I'm not a chicken head now. Okay. But yeah, let's get serious. But I started eating a lot more than I normally eat because I'll eat those days when I was smaller. I'll eat one meal. Sometimes I don't even eat in a day. Nothing in that day. Just drinking water, chilling, talking. I might get a Snicker and call it a day and keep it moving. You know. Then one day I might eat me 3 meals, and not even 3 meals because it won't even be like 3 meals. Some Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes and some corn. Corn, my favorite was. Since I'm on this journey and now, I didn't have to worry about what I was eating or putting in my mouth, but now I do. Um, Stuff like that. Fast food, I wasn't too big of fast food. I love to cook. My name is Chef Liz. I do have another channel called Chef Liz. I love to cook, um, and I love to eat. I love to eat, but I never had to worry about that. I love to eat. Um, Not eat. I know we talked about a weight loss journey. Y'all do not be laughing at me. I know we talking about a weight loss journey, but I do love to eat. But I didn't have to. I didn't eat that frequently. Like when I ate, I ate. I got down. But some days I didn't. I didn't eat anything. I could go a day or two without eating, and it wouldn't bother me. Like it was okay, you know. So I had nice weight, nice figure. I still got a nice figure. But once it got up there, now that I'm, yeah, once it got up there, it was a struggle for me to come back down. I was scared. I'm not gonna say I was scared, but I was, yeah, I was scared and I was embarrassed. Not embarrassed. I don't. It's words can't explain it. It's the way I was feeling. I was in my head a lot. In my head a lot, looking at myself like, how I'm gonna lose this weight. This like I never been this big a day in my life. I don't know where to start. First of all, I don't know what to do, what to eat, how I'm gonna do this. I never been a person that had to worry about, oh my God, I need to watch it. I'm gaining too much weight. I never had to go through this before in my life. So I started watching videos on YouTube, and they inspired me. And then you know, pandemic kicked in at the time. I had my second son with the pandemic, so it wasn't really reflecting on me. So I was in that window. I had my first son in 2018, and I had my second son in May 20, May 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 of 2020. Why I'm having brain farts? But I had my second son in May of 2020. So yes, I know what to eat now. Okay. And they're very delicious. My body like really craves for some stuff like this. That's why I keep it by me. But I had my second son in May 2020. I had my first son in November 2018. A day before my birthday. No, not a day. Yeah, the day before my birthday. No. 2 days before my birthday. No, because his birthday is one day, and then my birthday. Then there's a day, and then it's my birthday. 21st, then the 22nd, and then mine's the 23rd. So, we was in quarantine, locked up, and then the pandemic at that time. So it wasn't really hitting me as much as it should have been. And on top of that, being in quarantine, what is it? You're gonna just sit there and basically eat, watch TV. Couldn't do nothing. And I wasn't trying to do nothing or go out there because, excuse me, because I had two little ones at home. I didn't want to bring nothing back or chance to risk it. So it wasn't really hitting me. Now when I went in the grocery store or when we have family over and play cards or cook on the grill, and I had to get dressed and then we go outside. It took me hours to get dressed to find things to wear to cover up my fatness or whatever you want to call it, myself. Um, it took me forever because I didn't know what to wear or what. I didn't know how to dress the body that I was in. When I went in the store and went shopping, like you be a certain size for so long in your life to where now y'all. Sorry about that. My camera had cut off. Well, not cut off, but went dead. But cut off too. What I'm thinking about. So they not knowing that in my mind, what I'm struggling with in my mind, you know, with my mental health. That all I seen was Slim Thick Dorothy, Liz. I go by Liz. Um, Liz. So I mean, I know they was like, she know her big behind can't fit nothing over there. I know they was cracking up on me in there. So I started going where I belong and buying my clothes. And just going outside and playing with my kids was a struggle. Sitting up, going for walks was a struggle. Going upstairs was a struggle. Everything was a struggle. But I just pushed through it every day for my family, my kids. Um, Now, how I started my journey and what did I do to lose weight. I started drinking water. I started drinking more water and cut out the juices. Because now that I knew it, sugar can make you gain weight. There's a lot of sugar inside of juices. Um, Excuse me. I always fasted. So one thing I incorporated back into my life was fasting, intermittent fasting. Because like I said, I used to go days without eating, and it was okay. And then I had days where I ate 3 meals a day, proper meals. And then I had days where I only ate 1 meal, you know. So I started walking first on the trail. Like I said, I think there's either 8 down, 4 back, or either 5 down and 5 back. That's 10 miles. So I started walking the trail, incorporating twists as I walk. I will record that for you guys and post it in my video. I started doing squats, exercises, squats, bell squats, post squats, um, lunges. Uh, After I got used to walking the trail, I started walking a certain amount, then jog a certain amount, then walk a certain amount, then jog a certain amount, then walk a certain amount, then jog a certain amount. Then I was able to jog longer distance. I was able to walk longer distance, you know, and then I was able to, like I said, incorporate the jogging, and at the same time I was able to jog just a TT, boom, and stop and start walking, stop and stop walking. And then as I got stronger and stronger, I was able to start off walking, and then start jogging and jog for a longer period of time, damn near halfway, and then stop and walk for a little bit, and then jog the rest of the way with the willpower, with my mind. I'll play like motivation speeches through my headphones, or e- uh, em- empowering speakers, empower exercise speakers. I will Google that and play that through my exercise while I'm jogging and walking to keep me going and pushing me. And then I started incorporating walk, jog, stop, squat, leg kick, squat, do the other side, leg kick, squat, then post squat, then walk backwards, jog backwards, then turn around and jog forward and walk forward, and then start jogging again. And then I do some more squats. And then I did the tweeter, where you switch your legs over your feet. I will show you guys in the video. I started doing that. Then when I come home, I do exercises at home, at my house, and then I got gym exercises that I do at my house. I got a video that I'm gonna post that have me setting up some of my equipment that I bought for home if I don't make it to the gym at that time. I started jumping rope, and I mixed my days up because you can get bored and your body can hit a plateau, and you can get bored with the exercises that you're doing, and it can get used to it. So I did cardio. Some days I did it all 3 in one day, all 4 or all 5 in one day. Cardio, walking. I'll go walking, jogging, some kind of cardio, and then I'll do like squats and arm lifts and hit with the bell, side hits, side hits, side hits, the crunches, uh, sitting up crunches, however you lean back and you like stretch your legs out and lean up. Started and I did that. Um, Booty workouts, waist workouts. I could stand up and show you guys some of my progress of where I'm at. Um, I do have some more progress that I have to do. I can take my show off. My arms got smaller, so yeah, and I'm loving it, and I'm doing my thing. You know, looking a lot fancy. I could dress a little bit more like Slim Thick Dorothy. Um, used to feel sexier, incorporated a lot more sexier clothes and routines into my life as being a mama of four. Um, yes. So um, I started uh, doing workout workouts in the morning, and then once I drop my kids off at summer camp and when school is in school, and then I leave from there, come home. Sometimes I already have my workout clothes on, sometimes I don't, so I come home and get dressed, or I leave straight from there and head straight to the track and go walking. Then come home for a little bit, eat. I'll say brunch because it'll be like in the afternoon. So, so I'll say brunch because I don't typically eat breakfast. I really don't eat until about like 3 or 4. Um, Sometimes I don't eat nothing, and it end up 8 o'clock, and I'm like, well, let me get a little something into my body, which I need to eat before 6. Stop eating at 6, so my body can digest, give it time to rest, to process the food and digest the food properly for me to, you know, have a bowel movement or lose weight. So that's what I would do, and I would take you guys on a day with me exercising, and then I'll take you on a meal prep day with me. Um, Sorry, I was thirsty. I would take you guys on a meal prep day with me and on a fast day with me. When I do my fast day, because I do like alternate day fasting sometimes. I'll do that. I'll probably do that for a week and out of a month, and just do my intermittent day fasting and uh, the rest of the month. So yeah, um, I got some footage. I recorded some of my gym workout that I was doing when I first started to try to lose weight. It was a struggle, but I did it. Um, the Stairmaster was not my favorite, so I still was struggling with my leg. So at the same time, I needed to be on the Stairmaster, but I was still learning how you say that, trust the right side of my body, because I'm lefty, dominant left side, but I was dominant both sides. I was I was dancing. I love to dance. I was a dancer. Um, so my body was in tip top shape. You know, when I insert some of these pictures, you'll see the muscle tone, the muscle that is coming back, as you can see in my arms. I mean, all the way up, veins popping up my hands, which you can see as they coming back as I'm losing weight, and exercising to get back on my goal, so I could wiggle while I twerk. But yeah, so that is what I've been incorporating. And food wise, it started incorporating lots of lean meat. Took out a lot of starch out of my diet. I got a measuring cup. It says 1 cup, 1 scoop, 1 cup. That's it. Mostly meat, like turkey, chicken breast, turkey, um, steaks like beef, like lean steaks, like ten, blah blah. Can't talk. Like uh, oh my goodness, New York strips and stuff like that. So yeah, um, took out a lot of pastas, which is starch. Um, started eating boiled eggs a lot. I love eggs. I'm just gonna say that. I love boiled eggs and sunny side up eggs. So I do avocado toast with sunny side up egg on it with some spinach. Um, I do some scrambled eggs with spinach inside of it and maybe some broccoli. I do like, and when I do have a pasta day, I do like strip Alfredo made from scratch with broccoli in it, and probably like chicken Alfredo with made from scratch with broccoli in it or some kind of vegetable. Um, I do. Where's my phone? I do beef stroganoff. Is beef stroganoff made from scratch? Your own ingredients. Not too much salt, not too much pepper. You don't put nothing in it. You put not saying you don't put nothing in it. You don't put all them other seasons that you used to put into it. You put like red wine vinegar, um, one tablespoon of starch, uh, garlic, salt, pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, um, uh, unsalted chicken broth. Um, Onions does have calories in it. I mean, it has calories in it. So be careful how much onions you put in it and what onion you use. Um, uh, like I'm gonna read out some of my meals, and I also wrote it down in my book. So um, I did like um, made me double eggs, but healthy double eggs with celery. You chop up your celery really small. Celery mixed inside your egg yolk after you boiled your eggs. Celery, um, not even a teaspoon, not even a tablespoon, a half a tablespoon, not even, just like a this much on a spoon into your double eggs of garlic. Um, the same amount of relish, um, light mayonnaise, salt and pepper, um, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I stuffed it in there and ate it. That'll be just like one meal by itself, nothing else with it. I do like tuna patty melts, but on keto bread. That's the tip. Even though I said bread, keto bread. I do like tuna patty melts where I make my tuna with my light mayonnaise, with my celery, corn inside of it, uh, um, green onion, um, sometimes with avocado in it, sometimes without avocado. Um, and then I'll make me some spinach, cook it, and make me a sandwich and put it on the side, which I'll insert some pictures of that. Um, I do chicken fajitas from scratch. Chicken fajitas from scratch is very delicious with cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, adobo, um, green onion, your vegetables, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, the colorful. Just get the colorful pack. Um, minced chopped up onions, minced garlic, salt. Oh, I said salt and pepper, right? Salt and pepper, onion powder and garlic powder, tablespoons of each. Um, then you'll put paprika, and then you'll put in you put in paprika, then you put in some cayenne pepper, then you'll put in some salsa. I like to do the hot kind. I love spicy. I do hot. Sometimes I do mild because my children have to eat some too. So I do hot for me and half in the pan and half in the other pan, mild for them. And meal prep me some of those, which is very delicious. Then I have me some either vegan burgers or uh, the grass made burgers, made from the grass, plant-based burgers. I'm talking about grass, like I'm a horse. I wish I could take you home. Who remember that computer? Who remember that commercial? Got a computer. But anyway, plant-based burgers. I love that. And like plant-based chicken nuggets, they're very good. Um, very good. Oxtails, if they're made and clean in the right way, are very good and healthy for your protein and stuff like that. Got a lot of healthy fats in it if it's clean, but you got to take off. If you don't clean it right and take off all the excess saturated fat that's on there, that parts are not healthy. You got to clean it right. Chicken wings, you got to be careful when you eat those because those hold a lot of oil, dyes, and stuff like that. All depends on who cooks it, first of all, and how it's cooked and what it is cooked in. Oil, as far as that. I stayed away from a lot of fried foods and started eating more baked foods, stew foods. I got a 7-in-1 fiberware pressure cooker. I pressure cook most of my food. I got a lot of cookware, like I said. My name is Chef Liz. I also am AKA TrueLizz. So yeah, I love to cook. So I got a lot of fiberware. Started taking out like breakfast time pancakes. I wasn't too big on pancakes. It all depends on who made it. If I made it myself, of course. And if I was eating out, it all depends on what restaurant we're eating at. Like Denny's, they have some delicious pancakes. Waffle House and the rest of them, I would not eat that. Period. I started incorporating breakfast burritos. Um, with breakfast burritos is with egg white, spinach, potato. You know, started eating, turned everything on my plate that was white, brown, everything on my plate that was yellow, which because I love corn, I always had corn, always had corn. Anybody that's any corn lovers out there, drop a corn cob in the description box down below. A corn on a cob, okay? Corn. So I turned everything on my plate yellow, green, which I love mixed vegetables anyway. I love vegetables, period. But corn is my favorite. I would choose corn any day, any given day. Corn and white rice with a little bit of that chicken, baked chicken gravy over it. Who? Tell me ain't smashing. Just mashed potatoes with gravy. Okay. And corn mixed up inside, look like you already chewed it up, type junk. And scoop is all mixed together, not chewed up. You know what I mean? But mix that junk all together like a KFC bowl. Okay. So, started incorporating a lot more healthy sandwiches because, like I said, keto bread with your turkey, lettuce. You can make sandwiches that are healthy for you. Keto bread, for instance, which is not even 5 grams. I think it is only 5 grams, 5 calories. Like mayonnaise. If you make food that you normally eat in a healthy way, not saying that you normally eat because there's a lot that you got to take out of it. I'm a seafood queen. I love fish, fish, fish. I love to go fishing and catch my own fish and eat my fish. I am a seafood queen. I love crab leg. I love lobster. I am a sea lobster. I love shrimp. 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 I'm going to just say it the way I say it, shrimp. I love shrimp. I love it all. Okay? So I do a lot of seafood boils, but seafood boils, it all depends on how you make your seafood boil, on the stove, boiling them, or in the oven. You know, bake. I bake mine, and I don't use the butter. I use a tablespoon of olive oil with, I'll say 1 cup of water, and I put it in my glass pan, put the top over it, and I stick it in the oven and let it bake. Season it and let it bake. Okay. Had to do the grits, stripping grits. You make your grits with low sodium, um, unsalted low sodium chicken broth instead of water. Uh, a tablespoon of, you don't have to use it if you have acid reflux or if you can't eat tomatoes. You do not have to put in tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste inside your shrimp. After you season it to your desire or tasting and liking, please do not use a lot of salt and pepper. A lot of salt. Uh, and season them, line them bad boys up. Cook them up. Tuna salad. I love tuna. I love salmon. I love salmon. Salmon and rice. Baked salmon. Grilled salmon. Like I said, I love to cook. Baked salmon. I did a lot of baked salmon. And I did a lot of blackened salmon. I did a lot of salmon and rice. Brown rice. I did a lot of salmon by itself. Salmon and just vegetables, because sometimes you need to just cut the carbs. The carbs. Is that it? Brain fart. Ding dong. Wait 1 minute. The starch. Sometimes you need to just cut all the starch out. So I'll meal prep and just make meat and vegetables for a whole week, and then maybe next week I'll have meals, 3 days with starch, a cup of rice or whatever starch I'm going to be putting inside there, which is just probably rice, more than likely. Yes, you can make brown. I don't know what I was just about to say. Brown mashed potatoes, sweet mashed potatoes, which are very awesome, good, great. Sweet potato fries, sweet potatoes, period, is just off the chain. Love carrots. I've been love carrots. Stick them into my onion and vinegar dip, or onion and French onion dip, or either in my salad or whatever. And I started cooking that. I bought some salad packets that got the cranberries, the nuts and everything mixed in the inside. Just dump it in there. It's a big one, but you gotta scoop it because the bags that I got a lot, so I won't run out. So I also like to just take one of those bags and just eat it for a snack because it's very healthy for you. Peanuts, cranberries, or walnuts, cashews, stuff like that, in your salad, or just eating it as a snack. Like sometimes I eat some of these with the plum, incorporated some more fruits, plum, apples, pears, like that, stuff like that. Blackberries, blueberries, uh, strawberries, red berries, stuff like that. Yeah, I started making my own shake smoothies with my berries. Some days when I'm fasting, I will make me a smoothie and drink it, with no added salt, no added sugars, just the fruit by itself, and just smooth it up and blend it up and drink it, just to keep my body going, and then drink the rest of the day water. but that'd be probably during the middle of the day, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock when I'll drink that. Which when you fasting, you literally, if you're doing like an all day fast, you can't have really anything. Probably black coffee, water, no sugar in your coffee, no creamer, black coffee, water. Um, yeah, that's about it. Basically, you can have. So I was doing that, um, and then I picked me up some stevia because it's supposed to be plant-based made. So stevia is like a sweetener, but it's 0 calories, zero everything. It's supposed to be very good for you and healthy, and it sweetens it. I drink a lot of teas, not like skinny teas and stuff like that, like herbal healthy teas, like fenugreek teas, which I still drink. I drink a lot of fenugreek tea, um, meditation teas and stuff like that, stress relief teas, herbals teas and stuff like that. From Mother Nature, from the earth. Shaba. Let me stop. But no, but for real. Um, yeah. And drink a lot of water behind that. I just had a tea like I think an hour ago. Um, so which was delicious with my nuts. I really haven't ate. What did I? Yes, I did. I ate today. I ate egg. Blah 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 blah. Why can I talk today? I ate toast, keto bread toast. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys, keto bread toast with sunny side up, egg, and avocado on it, and a chicken breast, like a chicken egg and avocado instead of a chicken egg and cheese biscuit or something like that. A chicken breast, baked chicken breast, egg, sunny side up egg, and avocado toast on top. I mean, well, it was on top of one piece of toast. So I ate that today. When I'm finished here talking to you guys and finna get ready for bed, I'm gonna do my workout. Uh, it's ab day, so I would be doing my workout before I go to bed. Like I said, I do one in the morning. So I try to do it 3 times a day, but most of the times it's twice a day. Because when I go to the gym, most of the time when I go there, I'm there sometimes until nighttime. So I. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. We can see that my hair is done a little bit different. The other's a little bit more juiced up. My camera went dead last night, so I just went to bed. I just took a shower, worked out, and went to bed. But I put back on my same clothes and everything, so I can continue this video and finish what I was saying. But that's the reason why I typically try to go to the gym while my babies, my children, my kids are at school or either summer camp, um, because I have a set time of when I need to be at places, morning drop them off, this couple of hours I do gym, this couple of hours I gotta do that. So yeah, so I won't run over time and be sitting there like a juice head in the gym. So now, like I said, it's for my hair. That's for another video. Um, if you want to hear more about how I went from 150 to 260 and when I started my journey to lose my weight and why, what triggered me and what made me, if you want to continue on hearing more of that and you want to continue to follow me on my hair journey and see what I have coming next, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and cut your notification bell on so you won't miss another video from me. And yeah, that's about it. I would like to start posting just about every week. I want to try to get into twice a week, but at this rate, with me just now getting into this and trying to get consistent, I'm going to get more consistent and start posting once a week. Okay? So, what day? I'm not sure yet. I gotta calculate that on up. Um, so yeah, I would like to start posting once a week. If you guys would like to follow me on my weight loss journey, my growth in my weight loss journey, my hair journey, the growth in my hair journey, you can do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and bing, hit that notification button so you won't miss another video from me. Um, I'm about to start a hair journey, so the next video we'll talk more upon into that and see what will be incorporated into that. So, see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.